Hi again, everybody. This is Lori, and I'm here to teach Barre. So you really won't need much equipment. If you have a mat, that's great. If you want to if you're on carpet, that's fine as well. You may want to grab a chair, a stable chair with no wheels, just so that you have something to hold on to for a little bit of balance work. But if you want to challenge your balance, that's great too. So let's get started with a warm-up. We're going to bring our heels together in an athletic V, lift your chest, draw your belly into your spine, and point your tailbone to the floor. Now just bend your knees a little bit, and we come down and out, front and out. One more slow. Now a little quicker, front, side. Inhale and exhale. Good. 4 more. 3. Now let's hold down here. Reach the arms up. Draw your belly in. Take that right arm back. Reach. And then the other arm. Come on up. Side lunge. Side, in. Side, together. So all of your toes face forward, your knee stays behind your ankle. And if you're feeling confident, add a little knee lift here. Lunge, lift the knee. Keep bracing the abs and keep your chest lifted. So we're going to slow it down and add rotation where you come side, rotate, center, and balance. Find that balance. Side, rotate, center, and hold. Again, side, rotate, center, up and hold one more time. Side, rotate, center, hold, turn, press that back heel down, calf lengthening, reach, lower. Just the arms. So press your heel into the floor. We've got a 45-degree angle. Now just bring that foot in slightly, bend your knee, reach here, just take it forward and pull in. Reach, pull. Now we reach the arms up, tip forward, rise, and lift the heel. Come forward, brace the abs when you're here, lift the heel. Again, down, up, lift, lift the heel, come back to center, we tap side, tap, curtsy lunge, tap side, curtsy lunge, out, arms out, and in, out. So hips are squared, knees are one right behind the other, out and in. Good, so let's curtsy, rotate, center, and side. So a nice bend in that standing leg. Feel the pressure in the leg and try to keep your collarbones lifted. Side, reach, side. One more time. Side, out, and center. And let's just squat. Squat, lift, squat, lift. Now every time I want you to lift your right knee and your left knee. Right knee, left knee. Let's add the arms. Down, reach. Because if you did not do the Zumba class, you may not be as warm as all of us that just did. So just get your core body temperature warm. 2 more. And we lunge to the side, side, in. So again, All 10 toes face forward. Side. Let's lift the knee. Side, lift. Side, lift. It's easier to balance when you're going faster. Good, so let's come lunge. Rotate, center, and find your balance. Remember, if you take my classes, you know I always say we always have one good leg and one better leg. In and up one more time. Rotate, in and center. Turn, press that heel down, calf stretch. Arms out and in, out, in. So brace your abs and feel that length from your heel all the way up to your hip. Take that back foot in a couple inches, reach and pull, reach, pull. So most of your weight is on that front foot. Inhale and exhale. Arms reach, up, come forward, rise up, and lift the heel. And again, forward, up, lift, and lower. 2 more times. Reach. Lift, lower, come back to center. This time right leg curtsy lunge, curtsy and in. Again, curtsy and in. So try to keep the elbows below your shoulders. Hips stay squared. And again, feel that pressure on that front leg. 2 more times. All right, so we're gonna come into that rotation. So side, rotate, center and in, out, rotate, center and in. Let's just do one more. Out and in, good. All right, so let's come down to the floor and we're gonna do our floor warm up. So we come down into a hover. Elbows are right underneath of your shoulders. Abs are braced hard. Tuck your toes under and lift your belly into your spine. Think about sliding your shoulder blades towards your spine. Just hold here, you're already working. We're gonna lift the front leg and back leg. Front leg and back leg. Now, if you wanna stay here, that's awesome. But if you wanna do both legs at the same time, that's also awesome. Up and down. 2 more. And release back. So just take a little break, sit back to child's pose. And let's just finish the warm up by bringing hands under shoulders, tuck toes, come to downward dog. Hips are high. Let your heels come towards the floor, eye gaze back at your knees. So what we're gonna do is shift forward to a plank and bring the knee outside of the elbow. Looks like this. We shift forward, knee outside of the elbow, and then right back to downward dog. We'll do 8, we'll break, and then we'll do 8 on the other side. Hold here. So just get that stretch through the back of your body. Shift your weight forward, here we go. In and back. Elbow outside of the knee and back. So if you would like, take one knee down to the floor and just stay here, or you can come back to the downward dog. So any modification that you need to listen to what your body needs right now. One more time. Just hold here, walk your feet out. And while we're taking a break through our core, let's take our hands a little wider, come down to the knees, and do a quick set of push-ups. Slide shoulders down, chest comes right to the elbows, and up. Remember, you can always unload by bringing your knees in closer and a little quicker, or you can come up on your toes. Stay here. We've got 4, 2, and 1. Good. Sit back. Child's pose. Whatever felt comfortable to you, I hope you were successful at it. So let's come back to a downward dog. This time the back knee comes in, shift forward and back. Forward, brace the abs hard. Try taking your eye gaze way forward of your fingertips. Last 4 and you're done with this part. And release. Let's walk our feet in. Hands to your thighs. Roll up and roll shoulders back. All right, so let's come over to our chair. We're gonna pretend it's a bar. So nice and tall, feet hip distance apart, abs are braced. Slide your shoulder blades towards your spine and just a light grip on the chair. We're gonna come to a deadlift and lift the knee, and then that same leg goes back to lunge and lift the knee. So deadlift, lift the knee, back to lunge, and lift. Every time you lift that knee, see if you can get it to hip height. And when you lunge, try to keep your feet hip distance apart. Lunge back, both knees bend, and lift. Again. Lift, lunge back. One more time. Lift, lunge back, stay here. Now this is where you can try balancing by taking your hand away, and if that's not comfortable, just bring your hand back onto the chair. We're gonna come up and down. So arm up and down, rise, full range of motion. The knee stays behind the big toe, behind the ankle. If you look down, you should be able to see that front big toe. One more time, down and hold, halfway up, down, halfway, down, halfway. Brace the abs. 4, 3, 2. Now stay here, little pulses up, up. So you should be feeling this through that front leg, a little through the back leg as well. 4, 3, 2, down and hold. Take your arms up and just hold. Lift your collarbones. Can you lift that front heel? Hold here. Hand comes back down and pulse up, up. 4, 3, lower the heel. So we're doing double sequencing today. So just come on up, make this very dynamic. Stretch it out a little bit. Just release, shake it out. So we're still on that same side, knee up. Let's come to our deadlift again. Down and lift. Down and reach. So you're only going as far as you're comfortable going. Make sure that you're bracing the abs and you're tipping from the hips and not the waist. So the difference is, if you're going from the hips, you're here, not from the waist. down and up. One more. Now just stay here, forward. Brace the abs. That foot comes down, up, down, up. I'm just gonna turn this way so people can see. Down, up. Eye gaze forward. Now just halfway down, we flex, point, flex, point. Little micro bend in that standing leg. And man, I'm feeling this in my glutes. Little pulses, up, up. Pulse it, 8, 7. Anyone else feeling this? 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not done, so let's do a little cardio burst here. You can come into a repeater for speed. You can do range of motion, or you can add a plyometric. So let's go for 30 seconds. Whatever works best for you, or you can do a combination of everything. Whatever works best. Stay with it. Remember, it's a cardio burst, so you should be feeling your heart rate rise. 4 seconds, 3, and rest. Nice. Shake it out. Bring your foot across. Stretch it. I'm sure you all feel awesome right now. Let's turn our chairs, and we're gonna do the other side. So we know where we're going, which is the good news, but we also know where we're going, so that's the bad news. All right, heels under hips, abs are braced. We lift the knee, deadlift, lift the knee, step back to lunge, lift the knee, deadlift. So think about really stabilizing that standing leg, making the connection between the heel and the big toe, and the big toe and the baby toe, and then also the baby toe to the heel. So it's that tripod of the foot. Forward, up, lunge, center. One more time. Up, lunge, lift the knee. Now let's come back to our lunge and just stay. So remember, feet hip distance apart, abs are braced, front knee presses out. We rise, up, down, lift, lower. Full range of motion. Drive out of your front heel. It's that connection of the heel to the floor that's going to activate the muscles in the back of that leg. Down, halfway up, halfway down. Keep that chest lifted, brace your abs. Back to our little pulses, up, up. So we're pulsing out of the joint. Stay here. 4, 3. All right, let's try that balance. Reach the arms, hold, relax your shoulders, lift that front heel. Stay here, pulse it, up, up. 4, 3, and release, good. Come on up, shake it out. And again, get that dynamic swinging motion. Just loosen it up, because we've got that double sequencing. All right, so knee up. So try and get your toes next to your opposite knee, knee hip distance. We come deadlift and lift. Down and lift. Four more. And lift. Finish Push it out, last two. Once more. And hold, tip forward. Once again, I'm just gonna turn sideways. So come forward, hold here. Take it down, up. Brace the abs. And make sure you've got both hips facing to the floor. That way everything is steady. Now just halfway, we flex on the way down, point on the way up. Flex, point. Those stabilizing muscles on your standing legs should be a little shaky right now. And pulse, up, up. Stay with it, 8, 7, 6. And here we go into that cardio burst. So again, repeater, speed, range of motion, or you can add that jump. You can tell if my muscles are a little tired because I'm a little shaky. Let's go. So what are you choosing to do for this cardio burst? Any takers for the jump? Stay with it, whatever you're doing. And rest. Nice. All right, let's shake it out. Bring that foot across. Come on up. And now we're gonna move to a plie challenge. So we're gonna take our feet wider than our shoulders. You have the choice. If you feel like you need to hold on, you can. Otherwise, just bring your hands to your hips. So let's just come down, squat. And as you rise, lift your heels down and lift. Squat, lift the heels. And if you're holding on, that's great. Hold here. This time, hold. Now lower. Keep your heels lifted. Abs are braced. And we're just gonna come halfway and down. We're squeezing the knees out. Brace the abs hard, lift. And even if you are holding on, challenge yourself. Maybe do a couple reps, letting go, and see how that feels. Hold here, arms in front, little pulses up, up, up. Keep bracing the abs. 4, 3, arms out, reach, center, reach, center. Are your heels still lifted? Center, reach, center. Reach, center. One more each side. Reach, hold here, lift, come down just a little bit more, hold. Heels down, stay low. Now tap your right knee back, right, left, right, left. Just tap the knee back. Now both knees back, back. 4, 3, let's do single, single, double. Let's do right, left, both. So much fun living on the edge with this. Single, single, double. Again, right, left, both. One more. And release. Come on up. Shake it out. All right. Okay, so let's just do a real quick stretch here, and then we're going to come to the floor. We're going to finish up with floor work, a little bit more core work, a little bit of back extension work. All right, come on up, and let's come back down onto our mats. We're going to come to all fours. So hands are under your shoulders, knees hip distance apart. And what that does is it keeps the shoulders and the hips level to the floor. So we engage the abs, draw belly to spine, take the right arm, left leg out, open it out to a diagonal, and come back to center. So again, out and in. Hips stay level. Keep bracing the abs. We're trying to throw ourselves off center so that we engage the core even more. One more. And release down. So reset, hands under shoulders, knees hip distance, opposite arm and leg, slide your shoulder, and we're making that connection between the shoulder and the opposite hip. So it's the slings of the body. Out, in. Out, in. And last one, and just release. So sit back to child's pose. Take your hips to one side. And then to the other side. And let's come over onto our backs for a little bit of ab-specific training. Knees over the hips, draw your belly in, bring your lower back close to the floor. We're going to take the arm and legs extend. Front leg comes in and reach. Back leg. And come back into your chest. Hold here, and again, extend, reach, reach, both knees in, hold here. So if you're uncomfortable lifting your neck up off of the floor, just leave it down. Make sure that you're still engaging your core. Stay right here, and reach, extend, front, back, and in. Again, extend, front, back. So we exhale. Every time we pull those knees in, we exhale. Draw the belly in. And reach. Can we do 4 more? And if you need to, tap the toes to the floor to unload that back. In. One more time. Keep exhaling and release here. Feet down. And let's finish with some bridges. So we lift up and we lower. Think about peeling your not your ribs off your hips, peeling your spine up off of the floor. Draw belly in, brace. We squeeze the glutes to lift the hips. One more time. Hold here at the top. Bring your weight onto your shoulders and clasp your hands underneath. So you may need to bring your feet in a little bit closer to feel comfortable. Hold here. We're just gonna pick up that front leg, extend, lower, and down. In, extend. Now just a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep lifting the hips. One more. And release. Unclasp. Roll down. Bring knees into your chest. And just take your knees to one side. Release the back. And take it to the other side. And let's bring knees into the chest, roll yourself up, and let's stretch it out. So just extend one leg, the other leg crosses, and we just wrap. So we're stretching out the glutes, side glutes, everything that we just got done working. And release, change sides. And just cross your feet, lift your right arm up, peel your ribs up off of the hips. A little bit of a lean, keep both sit bones down, and then bring your chest towards your thigh, and just breathe into the stretch. Let's come up, take it to the other side. And again, revolve. Press your sit bone down, your left sit bone down this time. Come all the way up, open up that back. Take a breath in and exhale. Great job, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me tonight. Hope you have a good night. Be safe. See you in the clubs.